Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paid. And respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteers offense will start this game off. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Zings it complete to the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Buys a little time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there, because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
They'll try to pick up the 1st. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. So South Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
Trying play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put it into pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Fair catch, called for and made. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets the give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tip.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now, it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catch is made at the 15. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks out of the game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
Caught over the middle. It's Robin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He's looking for a man on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. He's looking to throw. Uncorks one. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
One of the things I love about this QB as a runner is not just his athleticism, but how tough he is. He can run in between the tackles in the middle of the field, push the pile, break tackles. Linebackers are trying to bring him down. He just keeps his feet driving. That is impressive.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tennessee! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Washington is in major trouble today. The folks out there in Seattle are heading for the exits with more determination than a Marshawn Lynch touchdown run. They're trailing by 14 to Rutgers. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Let's see what they've got on second down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counter play into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, actually led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, you can tell the QB, he drops back and he wants to throw the football. He wants to push it downfield, try to get the first down. Couldn't do it. Nobody was open, couldn't find anybody, took off to scramble. Great job by the defense reacting to it, getting him on the ground, stopping him short of the first down.
The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The give to the back. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays. And he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. Feeling some heat. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On second down, they'll take to the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
South Carolina, 10.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little...
And that pass picked off. He didn't get a lot on the return, but, man, did he set his offense up at the 30. Line gets set, first down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Leaves it with the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Dumps it off in the flats. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the misfire now on 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. Working that left side now.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He'll pull it down. On the move is the 30. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. Offense in an empty set. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. Got his man. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He wants to throw. Release to the back. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it...
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. The 20. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Running out of time here in the first half, and he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Defense was a little anxious there, got caught offside. The penalty will be declined and give him the touchdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Makes his man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. And the Vols are threatening in the red zone. He's going to pass. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Vols!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner will be brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. He's up to 73 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robbins. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Touchdown, Volunteer! And the stomping has commenced. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got him downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pressure coming. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Gamecocks are on the move. To the ground with the back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Knocked down from the tackle. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. The official says no good. That can be really demoralizing, guys. There's something about getting the deficit under 20. They couldn't. It's still at 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Power football with the run. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep running. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And this one will be stopped.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Oh, look out! He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Vols trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes Tennessee 49, South Carolina.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Fires downfield. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Smart move to keep it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quarterback checking off. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it himself. They finally get him on the ground. He rips off enough for a 1st down. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Got enough space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Brewer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes a connection. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a 1st down. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game.
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going back to the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. He's looking to throw it. And the timing just a hair off.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team.